Hello, and welcome to another watch-along, a historical watch-along. Today is the 30-year anniversary of WCW Fall Brawl 1993, the first Fall Brawl pay-per-view in WCW's history, I believe. It's the first one on the network, anyway. Now, let me just get this out of the way. I will not be showing the entire show here on the channel because copyright law is a thing. So, you will need to watch along either your own WWE Network or Peacock or something along those lines. And what you need to do is pause my video, this one you're listening to right now on YouTube, pause it, go over to the network or Peacock or whatever, and get up Fall Brawl 1993 and pause it at 0000, as I have, as you can see on the screen right now. Then we'll count down and press play together. I'll show you about the first 5 seconds or so, just so you can make sure you are actually in sync with me watching it. And then on my video, it will fade away and just be like a still image. And we'll watch it, you listening to me on the YouTube video and watching on the network. So, pause my video, go set it up, because the next thing I'm going to do is a countdown. And that's plenty of opportunity, because time isn't real. It's a YouTube video. You can pause it and rewind it and stuff. So, without further ado, I'm going to do 3, 2, 1, and then click. I will try and make the click audible by holding my PlayStation controller close to the microphone as I click play. But there will also be a 5-second portion of the video to make sure we are in sync. So, here we go. 3, 2, 1. And here we go. 2, 3. And probably fade it out about now. Or, well, probably fade it out about when I started saying that, to be fair. What is this really old school black and white video package? I guess it's supposed to be ironic. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. We're going to take a little twist. What a match that could be. Paul Roma, the best horseman, of course. Another very good match, potentially. War Games with William Regal on the show. With the Shockmaster. Does he make his debut on this show? I'm guessing no, because he's already been announced. So we don't get to see the fall through the wall, unfortunately. It's not fall through the wall brawl. Oh no, not Jesse Ventura. I remember watching one of these, and it was Schiavone and Ventura, and I hated the commentary. Not because of Tony Schiavone, I should add. But he can only do so much to make me tolerate Jesse Ventura. What? Who cares if you're Dresser Combat? Wow, we're starting things off with a Michael Buffer intro. They're going big time on this one. What's this music? Oh, is this Stephen Regal? Is he just going to announce the whole show? Who's that guy? By one person. Someone's a Steven Regal fan. Two of them. Who's the guy with him? Why has Michael Buffer not done any introductions? Crazy that these are 30 years. This show's 30 years ago. We've just seen Ricky Steamboat physically involved in AEW. Not in a match as such, but still. He got like attacked and did some selling and what have you. Still going strong, Ricky the Dragon. Okay, fair enough, Jesse. That one was good. I'll give credit where it's due. The WCW. I know that font. That's the Pokemon Sun and Moon font. 18 stone 2. So for any Americans watching, oh, that guy's called Sir William. That's funny. So 280 minus 28 is 252 plus another 2. So about 254 he's being weighed out there. Big boy. Yeah, that lower font, that's the one they use on Pokemon Sun and Moon. That's fun. If you like Pokemon, if you like me and you like both wrestling and Pokemon, I have a channel called EBEZA, link in the description. Feel free to check out what I do over there. Once you're done here, of course. If you don't care for Pokemon, fair enough. I can't imagine there's that much crossover between wrestling and Pokemon. Oof. Woo! Oh, that one wasn't quite as good. So I wonder what the story is with Steamboat's ribs. Is Regal caused that, or is it part of an ongoing storyline that Regal's kind of incidental to? Whoa! What's with the brightness on that camera? There we go, they sorted it out. Oh, bar Felicia. Is that not a DQ? I don't know when that started and stopped being a disqualification in WCW. Oh, right, it is a DQ, but not if... Yeah, like, I agree, actually, with Jesse Ventura there. But yeah, it's Tum Tum. Oh, so they've done damage with an umbrella, have they? So yeah, I'm expecting good things from this match. Good strong opener. WCW was always good at the strong openers, but I mean, Ricky Steamboat and Steven Regal. That's a pretty good combination. Yeah, Ricky Steamboat's the quintessential babyface. I'm surprised he's got such an edge doing chokes and what have you here. Oh, that was a tap. Match over. Oh, I sometimes do predictions on these where I don't know the results, and as far as I'm aware, I don't know the result for a fact of any of these matches. I'm going to predict Steamboat to retain here. Let's do some predictions. Why not? Let's take my hoodie off as well. Not that you can see, not that makes a difference to your viewing experience at all, but it makes a difference to mine because it's quite warm in my content creation room with the multiple computers. Currently have 5 monitors, 2 PCs, a laptop, and a PS5 running. So it gets warm in here. It's getting hot in here, so I'll take off my hoodie. That's how the song goes. Oh, forearm. Nah. Oh, he definitely tapped then. Many taps. Steamboat playing possum. I don't think playing possum is cheating. So on. Oh, Vigo may have oversold that a little bit. May have gone down a bit eagerly. But yeah, by the sounds of it, the umbrella attack, how very British, was on WCW Saturday night. Nick Patrick being praised as a referee. That will never change in WCW, right? Who cares about you, Jesse Ventura? Stop trying to make it about you. That's why you're bad at the job. The only colour commentator I know of that makes it about them rather than about the action on a regular basis. I think that's what annoyed me about him last time. That we did one of these 93 watch-alongs or this era. Interesting, Nick Patrick actually putting the hand under the shoulder to feel whether the contact was broken. Interesting way to do it. Oh, look at the strength by Regal. Very impressive. Did that really? You've never seen that in this sport ever? Is that the first time anyone ever did that? If so, fair enough. But yeah, he did that with relative ease, it seemed, as well. Strong boy Regal. No, not almost out at all. I realised, by the way, I should address this just so people don't worry that I didn't notice. Still feel free to leave a comment about it, though, because interaction and engagement and what have you, for the algorithm. Oh, nice, into the ribs. I realised that when I did the little 5-second preview, there was no sound, because for some reason my OBS isn't picking up the sound from the show. But that doesn't matter too much. You had a visual aid. Oh, flipping senton. Excuse you. I mean, he's got a big target on his ribs. Umbrella reviews with Jesse Ventura. The next big hit YouTube channel. Electric chair drop. Whoops. It's been a good opener so far, I would say. Back into the rib, nice. Yeah, like a Argentine backbreaker is this? Or is that the usual torture rack position? Finally got out of it. It wasn't in it that long. Suppose that's a matter of perspective. If you're in a painful submission, that probably feels like a long time. That can't be a nice position to be in. Having them stood on your legs. Oh, he's not going to actually lift him. He's just going to... Yeah, true. Steamboat's age bracket? What would he have been, about 30? Get that camera in place in front of Steamboat, in his face. No, this isn't the camera angle. Neither's this. Let's have a look. How old would Ricky Steamboat have been here? Ricky Steamboat. February 28th, 53. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Oh, he was 40 here. Oh, my God. I thought I was bob on with calling him 30, but no. 53 means in 93 he was 40. He was already... Wait, he's 70 now. Wow. I mean, 40 was considered quite old for a wrestler in this era. Nowadays, you know, you've got your AJ Styles, your Brock Lesnar's, you know, you've got quite a lot of names in the early 40s, Bobby Lashley's and what have you. There's loads of examples. I'm not saying what I've just said is an exhaustive list. There's quite a lot that are in their early 40s and doing like really great work. And it's a different world now, but back then, 40 was considered quite old. I feel like if I were to constructively critique this match at all, I'd say maybe it's a touch longer than it needs to be, considering all that's really happening is holds. For a lot of it, I think had they gone to the finish, maybe within 3 to 5 minutes of when I said this is a really good match, we might have been dealing with a really good match. But now it's a little bit like, yeah, you're telling a story, but how long do you want to tell it for? Tombstone. Undertaker would like a word. Oofed. Rib first. Good flip out. Good landing off it. Successful roll up. Oh, gets the 2. Here we go. Are we building to the finish now? I would like to see us build to a finish here. Oh. I mean, he kicked his feet, but I don't think either shoulder actually came off the mat. Ooh. Steamboat going to quite a far corner. There's at least one, probably 2 corners closer. Crossbody. That's his finisher, right? Yeah, a bit of a delay going for the pin there. Oh. Oh. Umbrella. Oh, maybe my prediction was wrong. Yeah, wow. Okay. Like, I know Regal held the TV title at some point, but I don't know. Wow. Good finish, to be fair. dastardly. But by no means did Regal look weak in victory there. But gave everyone a reason to boo him for winning nonetheless. Bosh. Must have played a lot of cricket. Well, there's me, 0 for 1, eh? So, are the Horsemen face at this stage? I could picture Flair being the face against Rude, and the Nasty Boys are quite heelish. Who are we supposed to be supporting? The Nasty Boys or the Horsemen? That is not immediately clear to me right at this moment. Maybe it'll become more clear during the match. Hey, up! Oh! He's got... That was Big Jericho vibes when he first came out. Who the hell is Big Sky? I thought with the flowing blonde locks and the general size and shape, I thought this might be very young Jericho, but then I got a glimpse of the face and was like, no, that's not... Who the hell's Big Sky? Where's my Google machine? Okay, so either they're specifically Nasty Boys fans or the Nasty Boys are the faces. Who's Big Sky? Tyler Main. Played Sabretooth in X-Men. Michael Myers in the remake of Halloween and Halloween 2. Who the hell is Charlie Norris? Oh, Charlie Norris passed away earlier this year. February 6, 2023. Rest in peace. He's best known for his tenure in World Championship Wrestling in 1993. Michael Buffer wrote this article, by the way, because it says in the World Championship Wrestling in 1993. Spent the majority of his career in Minnesota-based PWA. 5-time heavyweight champion and 2-time tag champion. Okay. 6'7". Holy cow. He's 6'7", according to Wiki. And I've never heard of either of these men before watching this, though. This is a pay-per-view match. So I think we're supposed to be supporting Norris. I think Sky is giving off heel vibes and Norris face. Not sure the fans really care either way, to be honest, but... Ooh. Overhand chop. Got interesting gear. He's got the red synergy going on with the symbol on the front of his trunks and the oh, what are they called? Like the flares. What are they called? Can't think, but you know, the dangly bits. And they match his knee pad, singular it seems, which is interesting. I don't know how many people I've ever seen wrestle in one knee pad. But then the boots do not match the trunks at all. I would have had the trunks be the same colour as the boots, personally. But hey, what do I know? Oh dear, a boring chant. We had a "We Want Flair" chant as well. I heard that before. So Big Sky's only been around for 3 weeks. And he uses a big chop and a big foot. Is that a big boot, or is that just like... Does he use his foot in some other way? Because to me, saying he uses a big foot, the image that comes to my mind is a big boot. Oh, I need to do a prediction, don't I? Okay, Big Sky's been around 3 weeks and they're talking about how he's been winning matches, so I'm going to go with Big Sky. He's got some debut... Oh! Well, there's a big foot. Did we win the match with that? Nope. Okay. Turnbuckle. Oh, mini chokeslam. Didn't really get any vertical. A warning for a chokeslam. Interesting. Oh. Big Sky Mania running wild. Oh, Greco-Roman throat hold. We're getting technical now. Why does Tony Schiavone's voice keep going, like, really tinny? Like, he's got a reasonably high-pitched voice as it is. But it goes, like, really, like, 1930s radio at certain points, for some reason. There. A big foot. Oh. Did I hear the wrong person has been winning with big feet in the last 3 weeks? I don't know. Anyway, not from 2. This is going great. I'm glad that match was quite short. That's my review of that match. I'm glad it was short. Yeah, I think I might have heard. Yeah, I might have heard about the wrong person. Hooks the arm enough that the shoulder came off the mat. Referee in a terrible position, though. Well, there you go, then. Four. There are 2 tag team champions, even if it's only 1 championship. Who? Yeah, thank you. Is he? Wards. I mean, do you know what? Fair play WCW in 1993, giving someone who's obviously got some sort of disadvantage going on in in their genetics. Fair play, giving them a big opportunity like that. That's amazing. I love that. Who's oh, okay, what a great name. Can fully imagine someone called the Equalizer main event in a Starcade or WrestleMania. Like what a great gimmick. Is that it? Just Marcus Alexander? Yeah, because he seemed to not bother saying Bagwell there. Okay, so young do for what's it? Young Magazine Man of the Year, Marcus Bagwell, Buff Bagwell, the future Buff Bagwell, doing a little dance. Okay. I'm gonna go with them to win. Orndorff is well and truly like past his peak, right? Maybe in putting people over mode. Equalizer probably there to take the loss. Never gonna be anyone. I could have told you that in 1993 if I hadn't known the rest of wrestling history that he never became anything. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the dancing team, Scorpio and Bagwell. Okay. Paul Orndorff getting right in Nick Patrick's face, like quite literally. He was trying to climb into his face, it seemed there, about the chance of Paula. Can't think of anything more insulting than putting an A on the end of your name, and therefore it being a fairly well-known woman's name. My goodness, what an insult. 1993, hey guys. 1993, different time. There's plenty of people around in 2023 that would still consider that an insult, both to give and receive. But those people are stuck in the past. I would posit. We're just burying this guy straight away, are we? Bagwell looks so weird without his goatee, his pencil goatee. Who is? Well, bye. Why are they sitting there? That's a really weird place for the commentary team. Are they still going to be there during war games? Because won't the cage be around them? Won't they be inside the cage there? Go on then, Tony. Go on, Tony. Get him told. Yes, Tony. Oh my god, that was a bit. You got a bit carried away there, Scorpio. You basically did the entire back body drop yourself. I was fixated on how angrily Nick Patrick was doing the count out. What did Jesse Ventura say? There's not a something than Mr. Wonderful. No matter what he said, I don't think it's true. Mr. Wonderful is great and everything, but I don't think I would describe him as the most anything of any wrestler. Scorpio gave Equalizer a quick clobber. Since when? Equalizer forgot to do his bit, forgot to pull the rope down. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Show me a replay. He genuinely forgot to do it, so. Very softly. Barton. Barton? Barton. I've Barton you. I'm hoping this one wraps up fairly soon. Ain't nobody here to see this match. And it's not exactly been unbelievably fun, has it? Fans are into giving Orndorff grief, though. I'll give him that. He's over as a heel. Or at least calling him Paula is over. The modern day equivalent is that wrestler over or is their theme song just catchy? One. Woo! Maybe. Yeah. Move, fool, says Orndorff. What did I do to get paired up with this lummox, he's thinking. Oh, good. What every good match needs. A bear hug. I'm glad that, for the most part, got left in, like, 1993. You don't get a lot of bear hugs these days. Unless it's someone particularly huge. We do, and we have a predictions running total that's going terribly. Makes the tag. Oh, look at Scorpio going. Not a lot of contact there. Move, cameraman. Oof. Nope. We about to... No, I thought we were about to see the end, and my prediction was going to be wrong again, but... Double clothesline. Double clothesline! The referee's doing nothing. Oh, I suddenly feel good about my prediction. 450? Nice. Did the equalizer really need to kick out at 3.1? I don't know. Kicking out at 3.1, dropping a leg drop? Is that Hulk Hogan? Well, that's 1 from 3 now for me. Woo! Was Too Cold Scorpio the first guy to do a 450, at least, like, mainstream? I don't recall anyone earlier than 1993 doing it, but I don't know my wrestling that well from that era, so who knows? See, Regal sounds posh enough. Sir William's just some Northern Ike, like me. Bischoff getting brave. Kick his head in, Regal. What is this? What is happening right now? I've heard of Tex Slazenger before. What is a Shanghai pace when it's at home? Right, back to Google. Oh, I've heard of Ice Train. Wait, Shanghai pace was Henry O'Godwin. No way. Ha! I never knew that. That's fun. It is. It is Texas. Correct. Well done. Wait, are these both? Okay. So that is just the Godwins, right? Because Tex Slazenger is just the other Godwin. That's just Midian, right? Wow, okay. Did a bell ring? He's a big meaty boy in the Ice Train. Look at those thighs and quads. Yeah. He's built like he's strong instead of built for show as well. Like he's got a bit of show going on, but he's built for strength. That's ended up being scarily appropriate years later, Jesse. Big boy. The Ice Train. I thought his name was just Ice Train. Jesse does like to put the in front of everything, though, doesn't he? The WCW. Oh no, that was Michael Buffer, but I think Ventura does it as well, to be fair. It's something that annoys me, so I imagine Ventura does it. Probably. Oh, that was dangerous looking. Oh, I forgot to do a prediction. Yeah, I probably would have gone Ice Train, but I'm not going to give myself that. We run an honor system here, and I didn't do it, so 1 from 3 still. Yeah, that power slam looks sketchy. Good job, Henry. What I forgot what his name is already in the Shanghai Pierce. Watch this now. Oh, he did well to tuck his chin and land that safely. There's an awful lot in WCW of kicking out at 3.1. And of course, our next pay-per-view disappearing. It literally could have been on Halloween. Because that is 1 week before Halloween. They could have just done it on Halloween. I guess they knew people wouldn't maybe stay in and watch it. I mean, he's already got his outfit on. Jesse Ventura unironically thinks he's so cool. I got these cool shades. I got these one-liners that I think are awesome. Who is that? Oh, okay, is it? Did he just say the chest? My god. The pecs. Oh my god. Don't laugh, Tony. Yes. Yes, Jesse, his shoes. So I feel like it wasn't a very well kept secret considering there's 2 Missy Hyatt signs, one of which directly links her to the Nasty Boys. So not that much of a surprise, it would seem. Obviously, I haven't seen anything from the build-up to the show. But it seems like people were onto them. He's literally looking up the ramp, Jesse. So are they faces here? Of all the incarnations of the Horsemen to be faces, it's the Paul Roma version. It sounds from the commentary like the Horsemen are the faces. Bizarro World. Babyface Horseman. The WCW continues with the Fall Brawl. How many those do you want to add? Don't you mean the Randy Anderson? She hasn't got pants on, she's got a bodysuit on. Fake Anderson family. I was genuinely surprised when I found out that was just a kayfabe family. Is he? The boots match, even if the gear doesn't. Okay, I'm not sure what to make of this one because, like, obviously Arn Anderson's amazing. We know that. Arn Anderson's great, especially in a tag team environment. The Nasty Boys, probably better in, you know, a no DQ kind of environment. And Paul Roma, probably better not in a wrestling ring. So this could be carried to being quite good by Arn Anderson, or this could be not that great. I'm being a bit harsh on Paul Roma. He's fine. So yeah, I think we've established the Horsemen are the faces and are supposed to be the faces in this match. Understood. Thank you. Thank you. I think that one's Brian Knobs, right? And Paul Roma for establishing that for me. Appreciate it. Keep all of your thoughts to yourself. Just let Tony Schiavone call it Joey Styles style. Joey Styles style. Huh. She's a gold digger and the Nasty Boy is notoriously rich. Like, they presented as being rich guys, right? He's got a weird way of running the ropes, says Knobs. He like kicks his foot across the back of his other leg as he's about to hit the ropes. Just watch the next time Knobs runs the ropes. You'll see what I mean. Weird footwork on the old running the ropes, but he does it consistently. The first time I saw it, I thought he'd like almost fallen, like, you know, almost screwed up running the ropes, but no, he does it every time. Yeah, why is the money down there? What are they shouting at him? Fat boys. Right, okay, he's back in the ring. Let's see if we can get him running the ropes, because it's very distracting, so I want it to distract you as well. If I've had to notice it... Oh, damn, he's tagged out. Okay, well, keep that in mind for later in the match. Watch, he won't run the ropes again this entire match. When do you think they bathed last? Yes. Because Roman's not as good. Is Anderson a lefty? I don't recall that. But again, this isn't my era of wrestling. I'm not super familiar with Arn Anderson. I just know his reputation, and I think pretty much everything I've watched of him, I've been entertained by. So his reputation seems fair. A warning for what? Holding the guy's legs? Hit the ropes, Knobs. Damn it. Are they trying to break it off? Oh, take it off. Oh, God. Stay classy, fans. I thought they were interested in the wrestling, and we were chanting break it off, meaning his leg, but no, they've not looked at the match at all. Maybe they're not chanting fat boys then. Maybe they're chanting something at Missy as well. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you know what they're chanting there. Okay, Knobs is back in. Hopefully at some point he'll hit the ropes. And hopefully when he hits the ropes, he'll do the same thing. Nah, he'll be walking blondly. He's tapped. Match over. Lovely stuff. Oh, I need to do a prediction. Horseman. Horseman to retain. Although, doesn't that sort of negate the debut of Missy Hyatt having them lose immediately? Don't know. It just feels like a Horseman win. I could see the Nasty Boys winning with some help from Missy Hyatt. Because otherwise, what's the point in debuting her? Big surprise, does nothing, doesn't help them win. But yeah, I'm going to go Horseman. He tapped. He tapped ref. Missy tapped for him as well. That's a great sign. That's quite a funny sign, to be fair. Beavis and Butthead sign. Make him run the ropes. Do it. Ah. Nope. Okay. Oh no, he's going to tag again, isn't he? God damn it. I'm going to fixate on this until we get to see it. Oh, wow. I mean, what does she know? Wow. That was so dismissive. Right. Time to hit the ropes, Knobs. You worm. Has Knobs got a Knobs tattoo? Because that was not well thought out, was it? Hey, CM Punk, why have you got a Pepsi logo tattoo? I like Pepsi. Hey, Brian Knobs. Again, no, there's nothing wrong with that, but I'm sure he would see there being something wrong with that, which is what makes it funny to me. That he's kind of, oh, that's clearly tapping. Is it not? Why does no one tapping out ever get counted as tapping out in wrestling? I don't get it. It's so annoying. Oh yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, it's like the accidental cell phones. Not cell phones, self owns. And they tickle me. Whether I would consider it an own or not doesn't really matter. It's whether they consider it an own, and I'm pretty sure Knobs would. Well, that didn't go well, did it? Good grief, Tony. Yeah. Tried it on Sags. Sags was too heavy. Switched into Knobs. Pulled it off. Oh, not even that Sags was too heavy. I feel like Sags didn't distribute his weight correctly. Whereas Knobs was balanced right. Oh, no, it's not Knobs winning the ropes. Oh. Less of it, you. Do you see how, like, Arn Anderson had both feet set and then leaned into the ropes? Didn't see that weird thing that is a disqualification in WCW for some reason. Especially when it's a male referee, because female referees were so common in 1993 WCW. Also, all male people find women attractive, did you know? Yeah, I was just getting that feeling as well. I'm not saying it in quite the same positive tone as Jesse Ventura, though. Oh. Referee not hear that? No? Okay, cool. Jesse gets another chair. I can imagine Paul Roman's got a good hot tag. As much as I'm not the world's biggest fan, he's quite dynamic and fast. And I can imagine him hitting the ropes and taking people out a lot with various running and jumping moves. Clotheslines and flying shoulder tackles and drop kicks and stuff. I guess we'll find out at some point. Uh-oh, here we go. Classic heel strategy here. Excuse me. Right. Come on, Knobs, hit the ropes at some point, would you? He's finished. We know all about putting matches away with abdominal stretches, the Nasty Boys. Famous for it. That'll do it. I can't believe in this entire long drawn out match, since I noticed it and pointed it out, Brian Knobbs has not hit the ropes once. Like, seriously. Kind of a hush over the crowd because they're just sort of waiting for the match to pick up and something interesting to happen. Got an Anderson chant. Hey, does the referee have no peripheral vision? There we go. Like, come on, Knobs, hit the ropes, would you? Oh, here we go, another bear hug. Excuse me. Still no rope hitting. Oh yeah, let's cut away from the actual wrestling to look at her talking to the camera. I tell you what, Missy Hyatt could bring to the Nasty Boys. She could tell Jerry Sags about her dentist. Because he's got that very obvious gap going on. It's not quite the London look. It's just a missing tooth. I imagine he doesn't get that fixed because it adds to his look, to be honest, but I don't know. Not for me, Tar. Couldn't imagine not having that tooth in my life. Feel like I'd have to get it replaced or something. Wow, Tony, that's just rude. Can he reach out and touch Faith? No. What are they chanting now? I can't quite tell. Here we go. Hot tag time. Like I said, dynamic. So far, just punches, but... Oh, here we go. He's going to hit the ropes. He didn't do it. God damn it. He didn't do the weird thing, or not as noticeably anyway. Oh, okay. Meeting of the minds. Yep. Coconuts. That one. I think Sags was supposed to try and hit Roma and Roma move out the way, but he just didn't. Oh, I thought that was going to be the finish then. I was about to say, yay, another prediction. And Dan Anderson. God damn it! God damn it, I should have predicted it because of the Missy Hyatt debut. 1 from 4. God damn it. Where is Sags? There he is. She had, like, no input, though, did she? In the finish of the match. So her being the big surprise didn't actually change anything, right? I'm right in thinking that, yes? It's basically all Sags. Except the guy with the sign in the background that links them together. I mean, they lost to essentially a roll up. Okay, that was more accurate as a set of statements. They didn't do it with the help of Missy Hyatt at all. Cactus Jack? Hell yeah. Oh. Weeks later. Based on a clue. What a storyline. He grew that beard back fast. Who? Who's that guy? I don't remember him. What was his name? Yoshi Kwan. Back to Google. Chris Champion. Yep, don't know him. Did they just bleep him saying Big Van? Smashing Pumpkins getting the free advertising. I thought Vader was in War Games. He does deranged well, doesn't he, Mick Foley? So this is Cactus Jack and I forgot his name. So I'm gonna say that Cactus Jack wins this one. Surely I get this one right. Will crumble Yoshi's cookie. Okay. Harley Race never wants to see Cactus Jack again. That's why he's out here to see Cactus Jack right now. Welcome, Mean Gene. Foley is over, to the surprise of no one with hindsight. Oh! Just going after Harley Race? Oh my god, okay. It's a great start. Yep, that'll work. Cactus clothesline. Wasn't it a kick? Looked like a kick to me. Off the ropes on the outside. Nice. I like that. Something a little different. Well, medium-sized kick at best. So is that's not detail on his right leg, is it? That's an actual like brace of some description on Cactus Jack's right knee. I wonder what was going on there. What the issue was. Jesse Ventura nearly got broken by that one. Nearly corpsed. Heard him do a little chuckle during what he was saying. Not that sneaky, referee was like looking straight at him. The kick still got him. This has all gone wrong, hasn't it? Oh. Okay, there we go. 2 from 5. That was nice and quick. We like that one being quick. Wow, he's just gonna suplex Harley Race? Hooray! Okay. Well, hopefully I do a watch along of that. Because I wouldn't mind watching a Cactus Jack Vader pay-per-view match on Halloween Havoc. It was 24th, wasn't it? Gonna mark it now in my spreadsheet. There you go, it's in my calendar, put it in yours. I'll see you here. Hey, you know what you should do? You should subscribe so you don't miss that. Oh. Not cool, Vic. Why is Ric Flair not even, like, trying to help her? Some babyface. You've got to understand things like that happen. No! No, you don't have to understand that. Submarined. He has the gold, quite literally. I don't think that's what gold digger means, Rick Rude. This could be a blinding match, honestly. As questionable as the build clearly was, the match could be great. His theme music's very 1993. It's very of its time, this music. No, he will never be the man, is what it says, Tony. So I can read, so I'll let you know what it says. As far as I know, Rick Rude was never world champion. Feel actually quite unconfident saying that in WCW, but I'm gonna pick Ric Flair here. I find it unlikely there was 3 title changes from 3 title matches. And them all being heels beating faces for the titles as well feels unlikely. So I'm gonna go with Flair. I actually think I retract the statement about Rick Rude never being WCW World Champion. But I think, was he the guy who had like that belt while Flair was away? Had that interim, not, it wasn't called an interim belt, but it was like a different title belt. We've got about an hour left for the 2 matches. That feels about right. An hour, 4 minutes. Oh, it's his first challenge for the world title. Okay, so he didn't hold it while Flair was away then. Unless they're now not counting that as the world title. So, robe versus robe. Evening gown match. Let's go. It's a nice robe. Purple bias showing. It's a nice robe, though. Miss Fifi. Peak Ric Flair, which I don't think this is, by the way. I think we're probably still 10 years removed from peak Ric Flair. But peak Ric Flair, or even close to peak Ric Flair, is not something I have a lot of experience with. Boy. the classic, the custom tights gimmick from Rick Rude. He did that plenty in WWF. Nope, apparently it's about Fifi. Rick Rude made that pretty clear. I'm ready for this one. Thoughts on the storyline, thoughts on Ric Flair as a human being aside. I don't know anything about Rick Rude that's come out. Maybe I'm ignorant, or maybe there just wasn't anything bad about him outside of gimmick. But the build wasn't exactly tasteful, was it? But all that aside, this is undoubtedly two very, very, very good professional wrestlers having a professional wrestling match. And Ric Flair slapping Rick Rude on the butt. Wow, Jesse. Wow. So yeah, I'm very excited for this match. Once it gets going, could be very good. What? Wow, Jesse, good grief, man. I'm gonna be very generous and chalk that down to a heel commentator trying to get heat. Whereas really, it's probably just his real opinion. Imagine if that was the world title match. Like 4 minutes or whatever it's been. So it's not illegal to clothesline someone over the top rope, but it's illegal to throw them over the top rope. And what, pray tell, is the difference on the landing? Hey up, Ric Flair going up top. He's not going to hit a successful top rope move, is he? This is historic. Wow. I feel like that might be the only time he did it, except for there was a time. Was it in the Shawn Michaels match at Mania? Or was it just before that? But it was like right near the end of his career, I think. Well, the supposed end of his career, anyway, his WWE in-ring career. Jesus Christ. They have as well. That's amazing. Wow, they actually cut his mic. Well done. Well done, Sarah Lee. Whether she's a fictional entity or they're actually just naming the real person in charge of the microphones. Sarah Lee is my hero. Is there a joke there? Is Sarah Lee like also a brand of cookies or something? Or is it a joke that none of us will get because the actual production person, Sarah Lee, does make cookies for the crew or something? I don't know. Sarah Lee cake. Okay, apparently Sarah Lee does make cakes, which is might be what he said, not cookies. Yeah, makes sense. Betty Crocker's also cake. So, okay. Makes sense. I'm following the joke now. What? 10 times at this point. Although maybe it's 11, or is it even 12? Did Flair win the WWF World title twice? But I'm wondering if WCW would count that in his tally or not. Politically, maybe not. To make him sound even more impressive, maybe so. I could see both decisions, especially in WCW. Flair working the arm. Like she's a possession. Like she's also a non-sentient object like a title belt. Thank you, Tony. I mean, maybe. I thought Ventura was about to make a valid point about how Ric Flair finishes matches with a figure four leg lock, so attacking the arms is an interesting strategy to say the least. But no, no. He's just decided to go with a weird statement. Okay. That guy in the background that just jumped and did that weird laugh. Okay. A literal gold. A gold belt. Tony's just like, can I call the wrestling match, please? I wonder, I feel like Tony Schiavone might say these days, and might have said, he has a podcast after all, that he doesn't love working with Jesse Ventura. Or didn't love working with Jesse Ventura in these days. I feel like the frustration he expresses sometimes is quite genuine. Sounds quite genuine. And it's understandable. Oh, a cactus crossbody. Don't say it, Jesse. Yeah. Hooks with the injured arm. He's literally using it right now. He's like, I've sold that arm for long enough, thank you. That's the point. If I'm predicting Flair to win here, might I actually witness Ric Flair win a wrestling match with a figure four leg lock? Because I'm not sure how many times I've seen that. Or anyone winning a match with a figure four, for that matter. I thought they were chanting Go Flair Go. Because chanting Go Rick Go seems a bit pointless, since they're both called Rick. This is what I do, I say it on you. There is a chance they do a swerve, a Fifi heel turn. But I don't know. I don't think so. I'll be honest though, this era of like WCW title history and results wise and stuff is not. I'd say it's not a strong point, but that'd be an understatement. It's kind of like a blank spot in my wrestling knowledge. So Who knows? Maybe Vic Rude does win, but I'm sticking with my prediction of Flair. Who cares at this point? I'm what, 2 from 5? The best I can do is 4 from 7. Can I do 4 from 7? Yeah, so I can get over 50-50. Amazingly. But only if I'm right about this one and get War Games right. They're talking about that a little bit too much, like we're supposed to believe here. I think I'm getting more confident, thanks to the commentary, that Flair's going to retain. I don't actually know if the commentators know the results going into these matches. Yes. I think that was the point Tony Schiavone was making, Ventura. This is what I do. I don't sit on you. Here is Bam. Oh no, he said it's Bam. Stop watching Fifi. That's not what it means. That's not what clothesline means in wrestling, Ventura. Oh. There it is, the old flare up and over. Oof. Vic Rude cares not for your rules, Nick Patrick. Weird comment to make, but I've noticed them several times in this show, and I just want to say I hate Nick Patrick's shoes. Just very distracting, too much white on them. Look like a Netto special or something. And I've had Netto trainers. I'm not pooping on people who wear Netto trainers. Or, well, I mean, if you're still wearing them now, I'm just impressed they've lasted that long because Netto's been out of business for years. But yeah, they're just not good-looking shoes, them, are they? Oh yes, I'd be remiss if I didn't comment on the fact that this is now the third bear hug of the show. Not over, not over, not over yet. Pretty sure he can reach the ropes there fairly easily. Flair covering Rick Rude's mouth. So the camera doesn't see him talking, but we could clearly hear him explaining what was coming next. Dirtiest player in the game. The Flair flop. Back before it was like a cliche and he just threw it in for no reason. Kind of worked there in a way. Kablamo. On top of Ed. On top of Ed. Here we go. Are we going to see a figure four leg lock win a wrestling match? My goodness. I think he gets it from the gym. Would be my guess. That's where most people get the strength from. Woo! Nope. Where's the cameraman who got that cool shot? Get off the... Oh, get off the hair. They said get off the head. I was like, front face lock's not illegal, is it? I mean, everything's illegal in WCW in 1993, but surely not a front face lock. Everything's illegal, but nothing results in a disqualification. Nick Patrick's shoes should be illegal. Right next to the ropes. I don't think that was super commonplace back in the day for someone to steal someone else's finisher like that. It was a good false finish. I never believed it personally, but it was still well executed. Yeah, I don't think that was super common, was it, back in these days for someone to steal someone else's finisher? So that was a fun spot for its time. Uh-oh. Oh, we still got to see the whole Ric Flair working the leg routine. Unless he's going to go straight to figure four. Nope. What on earth is he doing here? Oh my god, okay. BA, surely one of them understood that he did a low blow while the referee went and asked for the time. I don't know if it has just yet. I was expecting a lot from these two, to be honest. It's been good, though. Don't get me wrong, it's been good. But I think there's still some, that's not what a clothesline is, Ventura. I think there's still more they could do, so I'm hoping there's a bit more to come and they do live up to what I expect of them. Maybe, I think sometimes when I'm watching like this era of wrestling, like the 80s, early 90s, maybe I expect a bit too much because I'm more of a modern wrestling fan and the pacing and and the way matches go is very different these days. Doing some strutting, some styling and profiling. Yet losing the match via any means will do him no good, let's be honest. Doesn't really matter that it's a count out. The champion's advantage thing only comes into effect if the challenger wins by count out or disqualification. Saying him losing by count out won't help him win the title is like saying him getting pinned won't help him win the title. An actual clothesline, Jesse Ventura, just so you know. Oh, Shivani's counting. Disqualification. Oh, more assault. Not good. Oh, Flair's actually going to defend his woman now that his title's on the line, right? Wow, Tony Schiavone. Wow. Why is Fifi still in the ring? No way. No way. No way. No way. 2 from 6. Oh, she is. She's going to turn, isn't she? Is she turning? They did 3 face to heel title changes out of 3 face defenses against heels. Wait, what do you mean you didn't see it? So we're not getting Fifi turning on Flair? Rewards her. Jesse, don't. I'm doing terribly on this show. 2 out of 6. Best I can do is 3 out of 7. Because I'm pretty sure there's only 1 match left. So she cost Flair the title without turning. That seems a bit... I don't know. Eh. Halloween Havoc. New Orleans. Why, Jessica? Because you always dress for it. Really? We're not just having the main event and finishing? Mm. Have we? We've just been waiting through all those matches, have we? That seems a bit insulting. Very briefly. That either this little slide presentation is pre-recorded and he's out of time with it, or whoever's playing the slides is well out of sync. This has been terribly presented. Finally. Good grief. You made hard work of that. You can just say, it starts 1-on-1. The referee tosses a coin. The team that wins the coin toss gets the man advantage, so they send in their man next. Then they alternate until all 8 are in. And then it's submission only. No disqualification, no count out, no pinfalls. Boom. Match can't end until all 8 men are in the ring. The end. And you could probably have trimmed a lot of fat off my explanation, to be honest. Oh. The cage gets pyro. Nice. Well, they let fireworks off all around him. So these are the heels, right? I think. Vader's in a feud with Cactus Jack, who's very popular. And the other team's got Sting. So these are the heels. Harlem Heat as heels is an interesting dynamic. Although, yeah. I think they were heels when the famous Booker T Hulk Hogan promo was cut, right? It must have been, because they were after Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan, we coming for you. That promo. The team advisor animal. Okay. He's in full clobber, though. The Shockmaster without his helmet. Okay, I'm predicting Team Sting. Team Sting wins, right? Been a very heel-heavy night. 3 title changes going from face to heel. A lot of incidental matches going to the faces, but something big needs to be won by a face, right? And it's the main event. Send the fans home happy. Let's go Team Sting. Yes, you've made that joke about 1,000,000 times, Jesse Ventura. It was barely passably funny the first time. So, are we going with the predictable scenario where the heels won the coin toss, so they get to get the advantage because that just makes the most sense? I feel like I prefer the way of doing it of having like a match to determine who gets the advantage and having the heels near enough always cheat to win that match. Because it just better explains the heels winning. Would you not put your boot back on? You don't want to be in war games with barefoot. Especially not with a guy the size of Vader. Forget kayfabe. Shoot, you don't want to be in there with Vader. If he accidentally steps on your toe, that's a lot of man. That is a lot of man to step on your toe. That's a very sore toe. I was going to say he can't be eliminated, but okay, injured, yes. This is great camera work. Would have been better off at literally any other angle, I think, though. I didn't know Harlem Heat were in a War Games match. That's honestly quite surprising to me. Sid, Vader, Sting, Dustin Rhodes. Not particularly surprising. I forgot who else was on the face team. Shockmaster. I didn't know Shockmaster was in a War Games match, to be honest. I'd say that's less surprising than Harlem Heat, though. And who's the other on that team? Oh, Bulldog. I think he's maybe the next most surprising after Harlem Heat. I think in terms of who's surprising they were in War Games, it's Harlem Heat most surprising. Specifically Stevie Ray first, because Booker T could have been in a later one when he was a bigger star. Then Bulldog, then Shockmaster. And then all the others, maybe Sid, because he wasn't around WCW for that long. But then everyone else is, yeah, not really very surprising at all. Sting, I just outright knew was in War Games, and I think Vader as well, to be honest. And Dustin, I'm pretty sure I knew Dustin had been in one. Just in time for the second man for Vader's team going in. No doubt. No, not in time for that. Vader's mask did not last very long, lasted less than 4 minutes. It makes very little sense why he wears the mask. I'm pretty sure Nick Patrick didn't even look at the coin then. Like, you're supposed to pretend that you looked at the coin and that it was legit. But yeah, if Vader hates the mask that much that he took it off within like 3 minutes of being in War Games, why does he wear it for his matches? Makes no sense. Who of Harlem Heat? What were their original names? Hang on. Kane? Booker named Cole? And Stevie Ray was called Kane. And he had flames all over him, so there's been 2 Kanes in professional wrestling associated with fire. Cole and Kane. Why did Dustin Rhodes be like, I'll wrestle this entire match in my sock? Like, that's going to be a thing I do. Or maybe it wasn't planned. Maybe that this was all improv because his boot came off or something. Instead of screaming in his face, just kick the cage. Take a step back and just hoof the cage into him. That'd do more than screaming at him, I think. He can't quit. Why did no one explain the rules to Booker T / Cole? Why did no one explain the rules before he got into this match? That seems a bit inconsiderate. Feels like a very quick 2 minutes. Kayfabe 2 minutes. Oh, it's Sting. It's crazy how little details do make WCW just feel cheaper than like WWE. An example being that the mat isn't even like the ring mat isn't even taut. Like it wrinkles up when they step. Just like little details like that make it just production feel cheaper. So that's really interesting. WCW had a Kane before WWE did. I never knew that. I'm gonna wrestle this match with one boot off and bleeding for pretty much the entire thing. Dustin Rhodes really wanted to get over that hump, huh? Speaking before, as I did about Ricky Steamboat, by the way, and it being like 30 years on and he took a beating, Dustin Rhodes is still like occasionally wrestling matches, right? I don't think he's like officially retired, is he? And it's 30 years on from this. And this wasn't his debut by any stretch. Why are we sticking with this camera view? Sting just ignored that thing from Kane. Single arm chokeslam. That cage roof is so low as well. Also, why does Kane's tights have like half a pink bit? That makes no sense. Their entire gear is like flame themed, red and black with a bit of yellow. Why has he got like 50-50 pink bit on his bum? I don't understand a lot of things about this original Harlem Heat. He just got bulldog and he just got up quicker. This is what it's all about. This is how war goes. Yeah. This is war. I always, when people are away at war, the army trains you specifically to pick up your enemy and slam them into the ceiling. That's how to war. Wonder why they didn't just put Cactus Jack in this and have Vader and Cactus Jack pay off here. Instead of Shockmaster. Could have had Cactus Jack do the Shockmaster debut. Like, just as a re-debut, as a return. Or any number of, not incredible or lame debut. Being pressed very lightly into that cage has to be very painful. Oh. They both no-sold that meeting of the minds. That was interesting. So here comes Cole, right? / Booker T. The gear's weird. I don't know why Stevie Ray's is pink. Like, it's very definitely a different colour to their tops. Booker T's trunks are a different colour to his top as well. And both reds are a different colour to the boots. But Kane / Stevie Ray's, they're just pink. They're just outright pink. How they survived that to have a reasonably successful tag team career and then Booker T onto a very successful singles career, I don't know. Because they should never have made it. Like, fair play, talent rises and all that, because fair play. When the Shockmaster gets in, he'll probably fall through the door or something. Why is Davey Boy Smith just squatting on the top rope having a poo or something? Like, he could have jumped onto someone for quite a while there. He was not. He was single teamed. Oh. Nice. I think Sting got out of the way, yeah. So if Sid taps the moment the Shockmaster gets in, the match is over, right? Yeah, just tap now, Sid. It'd be really funny. Tony Schiavone. I love him. Love him so much. He made it through the door and some ropes and some more ropes. My God, he's on his feet. Amazing. This guy in a job that is literally being paid to fight likes fighting. Shocker. Here's your boot. You can smell your feet from here, says Bulldog. Kane literally looks around. Stevie Ray looks around, sees that, and then just carries on punching Bulldog. Sid as well. Why are you not breaking it up? Why is no one breaking it up? That's the dumbest finish I've ever seen in my life. Don't you look angry, Stevie Ray. You saw that submission happening for like 5 minutes. Well, there's my prediction. 3 out of 7. Go me. What a weird, rubbish finish. And what a... Honestly... Was that any good? Not really. Like, was there anything particularly stand out good about that? No. He just fell again. Yeah, for my money, that was just a bit rubbish, wasn't it? Bit naff. Yeah, me too. Me too, Sid. Me too. Yo, you did. Oh, well. Okay. I think he also dropped an F-bomb. But Big Van Vader got censored before. But Booker T's F-bomb didn't. Anyway, I think we can... Okay. Calm down. So what a weird way to finish the match, show, everything. I don't know. That felt really anticlimactic. I feel like the world title match should have made evented, to be honest. Even though that's not a happy finish like babyface winning, it's still better than this. Leave a like if you've enjoyed this watch along. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, especially on that match and the finish and just that being the main event. That all felt weird to me. Share with your friends. I think they would enjoy watching this, and subscribe if you're new here. But for now, I guess we're done. Hang on, how long's left on the show? There's still like 3 minutes. But I don't think anything's going to happen. Yeah, everyone's filing out. I think they're just going to yammer on for a bit. Yeah, so, I'll just outro. As always, I've been Ebeza. You've been amazing. Oh, thank you very much for watching. And I will see you next time.